What are the causes?
Dengue fever is caused by the dengue virus, transmitted through infected Aedes mosquitoes bite.
Biological structure.
The dengue virus is a spherical RNA virus about 50 nanometers in size, belonging to the Flaviviridae family. Its structure includes three key proteins on the surface: envelope, capsid, and the membrane. Additionally, it has non-structural proteins, NS1 to NS5, for replication and invasion of the immune response.
The RNA encodes a polyprotein, which is later cleaved to form individual viral protein.
Symptoms.
Dengue fever can cause a really severe fever that makes you bleed a lot and your blood doesn't clot well. Your blood pressure drops too, which can be very dangerous and may lead to dengue shock syndrome. It is a critical condition where your blood pressure drops a lot and you could go into shock. You also have severe bleeding, and your organs, like your liver, heart, and bone marrow, could get hurt. In some cases, dengue can make you bleed a lot, both inside and outside your body.
Normal symptoms are fatigue, headache between the eyes, nausea, and a cough, sore throat, nasal congestion.
Epidemiology.
The dengue virus is now endemic in more than 100 countries in the WHO regions of Africa, the Americas, the Eastern Mediterranean, Southeast Asia, and the Western Pacific. The Americas, Southeast Asia, and the Western Pacific regions are the most seriously affected, with Asia representing around 70% of the global disease burden. Pathology and prognosis.
登革热是如何传播的？
Aedes mosquitoes get infected by biting an already infected person, and the virus multiplies in the mosquito, eventually reaching its salivary glands.
The virus waits inside the endosome until it has traveled deep within the cell. Then, it fuses its membrane with the endosomal membrane and forms a pore through which it releases its genetic material. Once inside the fluid interior of the cell, the virus begins to reproduce itself.
เซลล์เนื้อเยื่ออวัยวะหรือระบบอวัยวะใดบ้างที่ได้รับผลกระทบ
Dengue can lead to a decrease in platelet count thrombocytopenia, causing bleeding tendencies. The immune system is activated in response to the infection, leading to the release of inflammatory cytokines. The liver may be affected, resulting in elevated liver enzymes and possible damage. Severe dengue can affect blood vessels, potentially leading to dengue hemorrhagic fever and shock syndrome, impacting the circulatory system.
Timeline of dengue fever.
Incubation period, typically 4 to 10 days after a mosquito bite. Viremia phase occurs at the first 3 days of illnesses. Critical phase can occur 3 to 7 days after symptom onset in severe cases. Recovery, fever subsides, and symptoms improve, lasting days to weeks.
Treatments.
Adequate hydration is essential, especially in the early stages of the disease. To prevent dehydration in severe cases, intravenous fluids may be required to patients. We can use paracetamol to reduce fever and alleviate pain.
Recent research work.
In 2021, there was an experiment in conducting a treatment by the National Library of Medicine for dengue fever. Treatment of dengue, therefore, remains largely supportive to date. Hence, research efforts are being intensified for the development of antivirals. The non-structural proteins, 3 and 5, have been the major targets for dengue antiviral development due to their indispensable enzymatic and biological functions in the viral replication process. NS5 is the largest and most conserved non-structural protein encoded by flaviviruses. Its multifunctionality makes it an attractive target for antiviral development, but research efforts have, thus far, not resulted in the successful development of an antiviral targeting NS5.
Increased in structural insights into dengue NS5 protein will accelerate drug discovery efforts focused on NS5 as an antiviral target.